because the American people hate the airlines and how we've been treated by them for literally years. They have nickel and dimed us every time we got on a plane, and it's a really wretched experience to board an aircraft. And now they want $50 billion. Well, you can get it, and we're going to get something in return.
Because the American people hate the airlines and how we've been treated by them for literally years. They have nickel and dimed us every time we get on a plane, and it's a really wretched experience to board an aircraft. And now they want $50 billion? Well, you can get it, and we're going to get something in return. Okay. Excellent job. How did you do it? I'm serious. Now, yes, I'm only showing you 3 different mistakes, but there were other mistakes too. But basically, on average, you guys did great. And this woman, didn't you think her pronunciation was a bit different? What kind of accent do you think she had? Yeah, I don't think I've ever asked that type of question. Can you figure out accents? Maybe about the Brooklyn accent. This woman has an accent. What type? And this woman said a word that I thought would kill at least 50% of you. But no, it killed some of you, but the majority of you actually got the word. So I'm a little bit disappointed. I'm a little bit sad that you guys did such a good job. Treated, not such a common word, but we've studied that word before. Every time, I don't know why that was a problem. It is 2 words. Wretched. A lot of people wanted to write it without the W, but actually there is a W. It's a silent W. Wretched. You guys did great. It's a she was going to say horrible. That's right. Some of you even wrote horrible. Excellent. She didn't say it. She said with a little bit of an R. Because the American people hate the airlines. Because the American people hate the airlines and how we've been treated. And we don't really hear a V. How we've been treated. It must be there grammatically. It has to be there. In her mind, I guarantee she's saying it, but we don't really hear it. So a lot of you left out the VE, which is okay. But we should have it, right? That's just too bad. We've been, but definitely we don't hear it, really. But she said it. If you asked her, did you say we've? She will say, yes, I did. I guarantee. Because the American people hate the airlines and how we've been treated and how we've been treated by them for literally years. I'll talk about this tomorrow. They have nickel and dimed us. Yeah, great job. This was part of your EVC, but anyway, great job. They have nickel and dimed us every time we got on a plane. Is this grammar okay? It's not bad. I would change something, though. I would say every time we get on a plane. They have nickel and dimed us every time we got on a plane. Well, it's got, get, current, and will in the future. So get is actually perfect. And in that situation, we should probably get rid of that. They nickel and dime us every time we get on a plane. So I understand her grammar, but the sentence I would actually change. Anyway, they have nickel and dimed us every time we got on a plane, and it's horrible, yeah, or horrific. I'm not sure what, but something like that. She changes. It's a really wretched. We don't say wretched. No, we say wretched experience to board an aircraft. Some of you said to board on an aircraft. Good. Unnecessary. To board an aircraft. To get on an aircraft. To board an aircraft. And now they want $50 billion. You can just write it like this. You can even write it like this. And now they want $50 billion. You can write that. Really? I have to do everything. Okay. And now they want $50 billion. Not a question. And now they want $50 billion. Well, you can, who's you? You can get it. What's it? And we're, who's we, are going to get something, what? In return. So this shouldn't be too difficult, but I'll ask you guys, define those pronouns. What are the nouns? So here, I'll just ask you one question, and you can write your answer on box. Define those pronouns. What are they exactly? And if you watched the story, you will know exactly what they are. It's a little bit tricky, but it shouldn't be too bad. All right, that's it. 2 times, here we go. He's not done. And you know why? That's politics. Because the American people hate the airlines and how we've been treated by them for literally years. It's true. They have nickel and dimed us every time we get on a plane, and it's horrendous. It's a really wretched, terrible, disgusting, sick experience to board an aircraft. It's true. And now they want $50 billion? Well, you can get it. You can get the money, and we're going to get something in return. It's true. And I'll talk about this. The staff, I'm sorry, it's generally true. The staff at the airlines are tired, they're rude, they're not nice, they're inflexible. They're, in America we have the philosophy, the customer is always right. Not at the airlines. If your bag is a little too big, you can't take it. Or you have to pay like $50 to store it. And then they're going to lose it anyway. It's a nightmare taking planes in America. Now, I've had good experiences and I've had terrible experiences. And I that's why if I can, I'll drive. I don't care if I have to drive days. I would rather drive than take an airplane unless it's an emergency. Americans really do not enjoy flying, but sometimes you have to. It's much faster, right? America's a big country. I asked you guys, you, it, we, something, and everybody got the answer right, but I'm going to especially give it to Rosewood, and it was because of the something. Who's the, you can get it, the airlines, not just Boeing, but the airlines and the national security companies. You can get it, the $50 billion, but we, the American people, are going to get something. Equity. And what does that mean? We don't know. But we're going to get something in return. Now, Michael said quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Exactly. We'll give you some help, but you got to give us something back.
Because the American people hate the airlines and how we've been treated by them for literally years. They have nickel and dimed us every time we got on a plane, and it's a really wretched experience to board an aircraft. And now they want $50 billion. Well, you can get it, and we're going to get something in return.